Well, hello, how are you all? I hope you're having a good day. Today we have stuff very interesting because I've seen Barb on the Paul Capaldi lives, and it's very telling the fact that meanwhile Pete Dassey is being interviewed, Barb is there controlling. She is manipulative and she wants to know if Pete Dassey is following her rules or not, because she always wants to feel powerful. And Scott Tadych is someone that in 1 or 2 months we didn't say nothing about him, and I found very interesting some stuff by Kathleen Zellner that I have found, and I guess it will be very interesting to share with you all because you are the Steven supporters. You are the AVERY Nation, not the Dassey, because AVERY Nation wants Steven and Brendan free, but Dassey Nation only focus on Brendan, and I really want to see Brendan's exoneration. I really support Brendan 100%. But there are a lot of ways of supporting a man. I support him fully, but I untrust his brother, his bro, and his mother, and of course Scott Tadych. And let's start with this shit. Okay, wait, no, wait. Okay, I really don't know where this album starts. Yeah, you remember that Steven Avery had a mental polygraph for the world to know that he is saying the truth. Steven always has said the truth. Not Bobby, not Barb, not Chuck, Barb was every time saying that Bobby and Scott Tadych are not involved. Well, when you finish this video, you will get that it's impossible, the fact of their innocence, because Bobby and Scott are involved in a lot of ways. They did a lot of things against Steven and Brendan. Scott Tadych never cared about Brendan, never ever, and he always hated Stephen Avery. The feelings of Bobby Dassey, I don't know. I guess Bobby loves Brendan, but you know, Brendan was just a collateral damage of everything Bobby did. And Scott, of course. Let's continue. They always make photos together, but you know, this smile of Scott remembers me a lot. The smile on the trial, you know. It's amazing. It's a fake smile, of course. It's a money smile. Yeah, this another. You know, there are fans making picture not only with Carla or Barbara, but Scott Tadych. It's fuckingly amazing, but it's true, you know. It's sad too, but this is what we have, you know, on this community. But I really respect Becca and some members on the Daisy Nation. I'm only saying that maybe they are wrong if they are friends and trust these people, Barb, Scott, and the other minions, you know, Carla, Kayla. It's impossible because they are not true, you know. Even Barb made a restraining order against Brad Dassey, and Brad Dassey is a magnificent man. He is a gentleman. He is, you know, he said all the stuff about the hard drive and the computer of Barb and Bobby. Then I fully support and trust this Brad Dassey. He's loyal to Brendan. Then you have my respect. We can remember this conversation on the second season, Making a Murderer. And now we will start with this stuff of Kathleen Zellner. Now this is the appeal from the orders denying post-conviction relief and additional scientific testing entered in the Circuit Court of Manitowoc County. This is true shit, because this is 115 pages of Kathleen Zellner debunking the case, you know, changing it all, because there is a very big difference between the work that Jerry Buting and Strang did with Steven. Yeah, professional, but what Kathleen Zellner is doing is more than professional. It's like the perfection, and you will see. There is a timeline of that day. Supposedly, Bobby Dassey went to bow hunting. Of course, every time her phone pinged off in the towers, it's the same tower as Bobby Dassey on that day. Of course, the forensic informatic, you know, said that Bobby Dassey was, you know, not sleeping, but asleep. No, you know, he was awake all the night, planning, doing an strategy on his mind, and watching, you know, violence and porn and all this stuff that only a possible killer or someone that is not good his brain can do, because I never searched this shit, and I hope you don't. Scott Tadych, Mr. Tadych, Barb's boyfriend, testified that about 3 p.m. he went bow hunting in Kewanee, and he saw Bobby driving east. This is the only solution that someone to be the alibi of Bobby. It has to be Scott Tadych. Why? Because of two reasons. One, them both are guilty, involved in all this shit, and they wanted to clean their names and fake the narrative. Option 2, Scott Tadych is one of Teresa Halbach's killers. Mr. Tadych testified that he saw a large fire in Mr. AVERY burn pit. Okay? All the lies that this motherfucker said during the trial, all these lies sent Steven to prison. Bobby Dassey said lies too. He's another liar. And you know it all. But there are some people that it's like they don't care if what Bobby did, Okay, the other lawyers, Jerry Buting and Strange, made a list in which there was the names of the people that could killed Teresa Halbach. The list is this: Scott Tadych, Andres Martinez, James Kennedy, Chuck, Mr. Fabian, Earl, Blaine, Bobby, and Brian. Okay, I think Martinez is not. Why? Because there is a lot of clues and negative stuff about the others. And by the way, now Andres Martinez is on prison like for 13 more years because of the axe attack. If Kathleen Zellner today, that it's August of 2021, she never said anything about Andres Martinez, then it's not Andres Martinez. James Kennedy, sorry, but I don't recall who is he. If you don't mind, you can tell me on the comments or something like that, but it would be very interesting to know the identity of this guy. Chuck. Well, every one of us know what all the Manitowoc County is saying now. He is present in all the gossips. Chuck AVERY is a rapist. He never was charged of the rapings, but he is a sexual deviant. There are more than 5 women saying this, pointing at him not as a freak or as a violent or bad guy, but as a rapist. They point at the face of Chuck and says, "You are a rapist." Well, this could be key thing, because one of my informants told me that Teresa Holbach was raped and then she was killed. If she was raped, my theory, Chuck is one of the rapists. Of course, Earl too. Mr. Fabian, Blaine, Bobby, and Brian. Of course, Fabian was the best friend of Earl at this time. He was part of the family of Earl's wife. So, why not? This guy, Fabian, was all this day with Earl, you know? They were rabbit hunting. He's on the middle of a lot of things, you know, this Fabian. But let's continue with Scott Tadych, because now it will come the best things. Wait. I have a stuff of Carla. Just if you want later, we can, you know, talk about her a little bit. You know, this disgusting woman. When Kim Ducat has a lot of things to say, because Kim Ducat knows the family for always, and she knows things, you know, and Kim Ducat really wants, and you know, I don't know why Zellner never interrogated Kim Ducat or made questions to her, because she has a lot of to say. And you know why I know this is very interesting what Kim Ducat has to say to all of us, because Carla is trying to silence Kim Ducat, as Barb is trying to silence Brad Dassey. I think you already know the reason. Same reason why Steven won't get a hold of the rest of the family won't either. Carla Chase, you are so wrong, because now Steven trusts her more than you. And I guess the more days are passing, the more the people untrust you, Carla, because it's difficult to maintain, to keep lying for years and years. And you know, Carla and Barb, if you are watching this, the first years was easy to you to lie and to convince the people of the lies that you created. But today, it's different. Now we have a lot of information. We have new witness. The truth is coming out. And you know, TikTok. Okay. We have Bobby now, the deer hunter. I have found an account. Well, I have a lot of message from you, but sorry. Kim Best said, "Oh my God, you're kidding. Her rules, you know, Kim, Barb always had like rules for the people, you know, rules of acting, because Maybe I'm wrong, but she's like a masterminder, like, a Napoleon, but on the crimes, on the lies, on the hate, on the negativity, on the toxicity. Some people can't see, but of course, what I saw the last days on the Paul Capaldi channel, Barb's trying to make afraid Pete, like saying, I'm here, beware of what you say. Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, she don't rules this shit, but she really thinks she is the best mother on the world and make the people to believe this. This is something very sad. Okay, Larry Carnage. All corrupt cops, completely wrong. Yeah, could be, the cops. But they never did it alone, without the help of some family members on the trial or on the house. Of course, Chuck, the day that he saw the tail lights of the car in the middle of the night, it was all a shit, completely fake. If you remember, on the second season of Making a Murderer, Kathleen Zellner says that Ryan Hillegas, on the 4th of November, received a lot of phone calls from an unknown number, and it had to be the cops. A minute later, then Chuck called Steven to tell Steven that he is saying lights and it's a little bit strange. Well, this picture of Bobby that I have found is from a channel of hunting, and he's active. I apologize to all my watchers, all my, my people from AVERY and China, because I said that Bobby was hidden. He's not hidden. He's hunting. He's doing videos and photos of him hunting, sometimes alone, sometimes with his kid. And it's amazing because some of these videos looks like a snuff film, He shoots and then the animal dies. I don't want to watch these films. Hey bro, if you kill an animal, don't show me this horrible video. It's not interesting to me. You keep killing, bro. So sad. I'm keep reading all your comments. Hey Julie Infuriator, welcome, my friend. And Kim Best says, why isn't Bobby Dassey and Scott in prison? It's coming, just wait, it's coming. Well, I don't know, Kim, because Wisconsin is so corrupted. There is maybe near from Oklahoma on the corruption, and Alabama, of course. It's so sad because all the Wisconsin citizens, all the Wisconsinites could suffer the hate of the police, could suffer something like Stephen is suffering now. I'm so sad for this, for you all. But if we win this case, if Stephen and Brendan gets exonerated, maybe we can do the change, or Zellner, or somebody. But we have to expose what's happening on this state, because maybe There are people that don't know or don't care, but this is something very big. The Stephen Avery case is the biggest case I've ever seen, because there are corruption on lawyers, on attorneys, on the mayor, on the cops, on the law enforcement, all corrupted. And these corrupted rats buy with money the people. Kim Best says Barb is gonna go right along with them as an accomplice. Could be. Julie Fourier. No one I know ever goes hunting in the afternoon. That could be. Tadych and Bobby guilty, yeah. She doesn't rule this. He needed to put. Yeah, of course, Kim. But you wish I didn't know all I know. Yeah. It's really amazing the fact that Barb sometimes is among us, is between us, because she is watching the lives. For example, the Pete Dassey lives. She is on Facebook. She has minions from all over the world sending to she screenshots, messages. She has a lot of soldiers working for her. You know, why not? She has the right of do whatever she wants. But Steven has soldiers too. And I don't know if Steven's soldiers are more intelligent than yours, Barbie. Helen. Yeah. How the fuck can you kill an animal and make a photo with his head hanging with all this blood, and you have the cold blood to think that this photo is beautiful? No, this photo is terrifical. Well, you remember this conversation. Okay, I think we are here. Yeah. Her brother and Ryan had hand on it too. Yeah. Our dear Larry, Lawrence, my bro. This case has a lot of people involved. Of course, Ryan, Bobby, some of the whole batch, Chuck, Earl, Scott Tadych, maybe Brian, because I don't know where is Brian. I don't know why Brian is not saying nothing. You know, a lot of people. So you are right, Larry. This is one of the facts that made this case so big. She is on full play. She is on Millbilly. She is everywhere. But she is blocked from my page. And your minions will be also. Yeah, Kim Best. I'm proud of your comment because I fucking feel the same, you know? She will never be part of my Discord, for example. I don't get how, even today, there are, you know, like people that think she is trustable. I can't trust this woman, self-called Barbara Tadych, because she has a lot of names. Janda, Avery, I don't know, but this Barb sent me a private message on Messenger telling me her kids are innocent. months later, the new witness said that Bobby planted the RAV4. So, fuck off. Now it's the time for the justice and for the truth. Yeah. Well, I have a lot of comments on the chat of you. Thank you very much. I will put the photo of this and you read it, and meanwhile I read your comments. On December, I've been watching. This is the Ramlo, you remember him. Read it, and meanwhile. Hey, Cory Zipperer. Cory, thank you very much because you really respect the memory of Erekosi. May God be with you, Erekosi. And well, Cory, you can ask whatever you want because this is a Q&A, questions and answer. And I have some question of Kim, so let me answer Kim first. She's even watching this right now. Kim, I don't know if it is Barb or it is Carla, but they are afraid of the truth and they are controlling all the social media. Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, Facebook, even Instagram. And I hope TikTok not, because TikTok is just videos, but they are afraid of the truth. So afraid, Kim. And all the people in this world have to live with positivity, with love, with a soul. If you live afraid and controlling and manipulating the people, then there is something odd, or you hide something, or you have some secret. And of course, Barbs have a lot of secrets. Cory Zipperer. We all know Barb lied to support a state's narrative. Last time I talked to Stephen Avery, he himself admit he knew that his brother and his sister lied for police. Sure, I'm glad. Thank you very much for saying this, because I'm so sure that Stephen agrees with all that we are saying on this video. Of course. And if we think and use our minds, it's plain to see the treason. They betrayed Stephen. It's plain to see, not difficult to see. Yeah. No conscience at all, Larry. And now I have something for you, a really interesting thing, and it is this new forensic examination of Mr. Hunt, 7 DVDs from the Daisy Yanda's computer, reveals images of Miss Holbach and Mr. Avery. Okay. Bobby have pictures of Teresa and Stephen on his computer. Of Stephen, okay, perfect. But of Teresa, there is something weird on, and you remember that Bobby always said, "Hey Steve, your girlfriend will come tomorrow." Girlfriend? Are you jealousy? That's why your new Kendra Marie looks like Teresa? And you keep hunting because hunting was your alibi? You really want us to think that you love hunting? Okay, maybe, but you hunt more than animals, more than birds. Your father, Pete Dassey, loves birds, loves animals. You only kill animals. And I don't know, Bobby, if you kill more than this. In my intuition, in my opinion, you are involved on this shit and you killed Teresa. With Mike O, maybe, with Scott Tadych, maybe. This video is of Scott Tadych, but you know, the chat is starting to say things, and of course, you, Bobby, Barb, and Chuck, you fucking faked the narrative. It was not Ken Kratz saying you the shower thing, and no. You all faked the narrative, not only Ken Kratz. It was an inside job. Inside on the family and inside on the law enforcement. And I am angry with this shit because, for example, Brendan is naive and he's fully innocent. Why the fuck is he still on prison? Bobby, are you afraid of the truth? Yes. Reveals violent pornographic images on Dassey Janda computer. Mr. Hunt determined that the internet was accessed. As I told you before, he was not sleeping. You know, new computer forensic examination reveals deletion on the Dassey. Yeah, they tried to erase all the computer stuff. Why? For the world to not know what happened. Do you know why Barbie Ellen is fighting against Brad? Because Brad was the one saying that there is something strange on the computer, on the hard drive. There is something strange when Barb Dassey says she had no internet. Fucking lies. Are we crazy? No, we are not. Yeah, and of course, with the time, now we have an affidavit of Brad and another affidavit from Blaine. And Blaine says that he lied on the courts. And of course, Blaine says he saw Bobby on a greenish vehicle, possibly, probably, RAV4. Okay, this has not finished yet, but of course we have new comments. Let me read. How can that bitch deal with herself? No conscience. Kim Best is spot on and her husband. Yeah, of course. There are people paid off because of this case. Colburn scanned and he told dispatch the tag number, but you clearly hears the car is here. Yeah. Where is Yanda? Yeah. I really like this question. Where is Yanda? Where is Brian? Why we never saw a picture of Tom Yanda? Never. Why? Why Brian Dassey is afraid of all this case and he's not even on the Facebook family group like Blaine is or Carla is? You know, almost all the daisies are on the group, but Brian and Bobby. You know why. And I don't know if Scott is on the group. I don't know. But I don't mind. Scott, you are fuckingly guilty. So you can enter in the groups that you want. I don't care, man. More questions. Bobby said there was not a computer in his room. Yeah. Julie Fourier. We all remember on the first season of Making a Murder, there is a video of the Bobby Anthony's room when he was like 20 years old. I don't remember the age, but I remember the video. And this room, so dark, so terrifying. And of course, the computer is this, but it's like on a horror movie when you enter on that room and when you see all this blood on the garage, and when you see the new videos of him hunting, you know, it's like the Chainsaw Texas Massacre. In my opinion, it's very sad. The fact that this guy is still free, you know? This guy. Well, you know, on this picture, only Brendan is the, you know, Brendan was a perfect son. He never did nothing bad. He had a great heart. The problem of Brendan, having Barb as a mother, having Bobby as a father, and today having Scott Tadych as a stepfather, because if Scott Tadych is your stepfather, he will smile when you get on prison, you know, and that's not funny. More questions. There is a timeline on the porno and the dates and time when Yanda lived there. Don't add up. He lied. Larry, then they... Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, I have another question. Kim Best. If Blaine really don't want anything with Barb, why is he still on the family Facebook group? Why is he still, you know, doing nothing? Because on the screenshot that Brad Dassey this screenshot of Blaine saying, I can't live with this mother, let's do something, let's make a strategy to... You remember this screenshot? Well, and what? You know, nothing changed, because I see Blaine doing the same things that he was doing from the very first beginning. But of course, Blaine, I respect you, bro, because this affidavit you made, and of course this screenshot that everybody watched, a message from you to Brad. Yeah, we know you had no luck with your mother, but you know, you are not alone. You are not alone. The people that want Steven or Brendan being free, we are legion. Hundreds of thousands of people, even millions. So you are not alone. I feel a little bit tired of this situation. Tired, of course, of Barbara. Amazing. New recorded telephone conversation of 24 of October of 2017 between Mr. Avery and Barb and Scott Tadych, in which they admit that they knew Miss Holbach left the Avery property. Yeah. Bobby said a lot of theories. Not theories, but once he said, I watched Tisa Holbach enter Steven's house. The next week, he says, I was having a shower. The next week, he said another thing. But on this conversation, Scott Tadych, a man that maybe is a little bit slow, not silly, but very slow, admitted this on the phone conversation. It's not sad, it's funny. The way that Barb is making her own grave. Barb's Facebook statement on October the next week that Bobby had admitted to her did not see walking to. It's amazing. This Barb started to be nervous when the making a murderer thing, and all these motherfuckers were 100% nervous when Kathleen Zellner appeared, because she is like a savior, and she will be, of course. Let's read some of your comments. And didn't Bobby message this young girl and invite her to meet him to play Texas? No, Saw. Yeah. He said Saw, you know, the film. This is crazy. It's a craziness. If you say this, you are not good at your brain. I am not the Saw guy. I will never be. But really, you are, Bobby? Fucking hell. Larry, I agree. I have watched a ton of those shows, and they are not there. Every forensic files I see, family of victim are suspects. Of course, Larry, of course. Thank you, Larry. From the very first beginning I started to watch the documentary, I never trust this hoe. Every time Barb talked was strange. I even saw in her face drug addiction, like she was a junkie before. And on the second season she appears more bad. She appears like lost. She is lost. She is playing her role on this movie because she wants this movie to be a comedy. They are happy, they are making pictures with the fan, but no, this is a drama. Now, Mama Avery, Dolores Avery, is dead, and Steven didn't talk to her the last months because of you. And I'm not saying you, Barb. I'm saying your family. Chuck, Carla, Kayla, Earl, all these people didn't want Steven to talk with Mom. Shame. You are quiet and happy because Steven is on prison. But the fact that Steven is on prison won't stop the truth, won't stop the unstoppable justice. So, if you believe in God, Barb and Scott, pray and pray well, because you will need it, because Tom Swazinski, the last witness, said the fucking truth. And maybe the Wisconsin Department of Justice don't wanna talk about it, but someday some judge will say that Zellner is right and Bobby will be arrested. Scott, I hope. Why not? Maybe you did it together, no? Man? Okay, more questions. She's getting publicity, of course, Larry, of course. A lot of questions. Well, people, let's continue because there are more things that I want to share with you. Okay, he is like a rocket star, you know? This man, this Scott Tadych, really feels comfortable on this situation. He really enjoys to live the life he's living. And when he's not happy with this, he says, Stephen Avery, you ruined my life. You ruined your life by yourself because of the hate you have inside, I guess. Because you never apologized, not to Brendan, not to Stephen. And of course, Bobby hunting was your alibi, but you have millions of alibis for what the people ask you. You have a brand new alibi, but for me, Scotty, for me, you won't have alibi, never ever, because not because I can read your mind, but I can read your actions, I can read your face, I can read you, bro. Read this, please. Jay Matters approached by Scott Tadych to buy a .22 rifle that belonged to one of Barbara's kids. Bobby, I guess, because Blaine was so young, Brendan was young. Yeah. Poor Steven didn't get to say goodbye to Ma. Yeah, Julie Fourier. That makes me feel very bad and very angry with this case because Dolores Avery was a lovely woman and she deserved to be respected, and she wasn't respected because she always loves Steven, and Steven loved Ma. So why the fuck Steven wasn't able to talk with her? You know, this makes me angry, like the Penny Bernstein's case and the Holbach case. And the three cases are related. The three cases are one. Okay? The Stephen Avery case. The case where the family members collaborated and worked together with the law enforcement to imprison an innocent man. Why Scott Tadych wanted to sell a rifle? Why Chuck and Earl crushed Bobby's car? There is enough stuff to make the exoneration of Stephen Avery. But this case is on Wisconsin. That's the problem. Wisconsin is the problem. Wisconsin is the cancer. But Scott Tadych is another cancer. And this woman. I will keep answering your questions. Just give me a second. How many deer was there? Well, 1, 2, or 3 deer and a woman. Oops, 2 deer. Is Scott in the club? There are a couple locally owned businessmen with the last name of Tadych. It will be make sense that these guys clubbed up and only went to the Averys to help control. Yeah. I was ready to make a video with Dave Begotka about the club. I'm still waiting for him because maybe now he's busy and he can't, but I'm available whenever he wants. We will do a video about it. I'm sure Chuck was part of the club. Why? Because he's a rapist and he never was in jail. And more things, of course. All these. He's part of the planting of evidence on the Avery Savage Yard. You know, this guy, this Chuck, I don't think he would ever spend one day in prison because of Wisconsin. But please, I hope I'm wrong and someday Kathleen Zellner do her job. Yet, you on Facebook? Larry Kamich, you can search Avery and China on Facebook. We have a group and you will be welcome on the group, of course. All these cops in the track tavern pictures are in the club. And who's right there on, yeah. Disgusting woman, yeah, oh. The host, I mean, what? Ah, yeah, Larry. We are this group, you know, we are a peaceful army because in my heart I am one of the Steven soldiers. I'm doing what Steven would do if he had a computer. He even knows this channel and he likes this channel. So this for me is everything. This gives me the reason to continue. Every time my friend Kit Kat told me she was talking with Steven about these videos, or even she put the video to Steven for him to hear by the phone, this makes me to feel something colossal. This makes me understand that this channel has a destiny. We are doing something. This is not for the fun. I don't want you to make you laugh or cry, but think. I want to open your fucking minds. Not yours, for example, Kim or Julie. You have your mind really open. But the people outside the case that they are not really researching or they only watched the documentary, I really want to help these people to understand what the fuck is happening, because it all is confusing. and hard to understand. But when you see the truth, you see nothing but the truth. That's why I will always be against Bobby and Barb, because not a good brother, not a good mother, not a good sister, not a good cousin, and of course I won't be friend of traitors. You see this? Okay. If the people in the chat write, yes, I want, 3 of you write, yes, I want, I will talk about what happened on one of the rallies of this year, because this picture of Barb perfectly describes her attitude, her way of being, and it's amazing. Okay, it's amazing. We are getting to the end of the video, but I can continue if you want with the other stuff. Okay, yeah. Only one, yes I want. No problem. Meanwhile, the rest of the people write, yes I want. Let's talk about this 22 rifle. I don't get how this guy, this Scott Tadych, when Teresa was dead and disappeared, he did a lot of strange things on his job, you know? I fuckingly don't understand. But you know, these people don't act correctly. They make mistakes. No, Julie, no. I will tell you the truth. Wait. This is Carla Chase, and this is Danielle. Danielle is the older, I guess, daughter of Carla Chase, and when Steven got out of prison on 2003, he took from one hand his daughter and the other hand Barb. Okay? That was the start of the lies, the start of this shit. When he came out of prison, he really thought Barb was a good sister, and he really thought Carla was a good cousin. Why? Because of these photos, and of course it was all planned. All planned, was a plan. Even months prior, or even years prior, I don't know, but it was not the 1 of October that they started to think, how can we imprison Steven? No, it was prior. So they are not, they are not polite with Kim Ducat. Kim Ducat is a woman of honor. She is true, not fake. Okay, this Carla attacks King Ducat every time they can. So in the last rally, let me share with you the photo again. Okay, I have more stuff for you, eh? Just wait. Oh no, it was. I don't understand. Okay. Wait, my people. Just wait a second, please. Hello, Barbie. Yeah. So, Julie Fourier. On the last rally, Kim Ducat was there. And Barbara and Carla, them both are a team. Barbara and Carla knew that Kim Ducat is saying that Chuck is a rapist. So they don't want to talk with Kim Ducat. Maybe Carla talked with her just a little while, but they don't share arguments. They don't share ways of thinking. They think completely different. Why? Because Barbara and Carla want to keep the money, want to keep the lies, and they don't want the people to know that Chuck is a rapist. So, this picture is my favorite ever picture on this case. Says what I told to you. So let's finish. Well, not finish because maybe you have more questions, but this is okay. This is key thing. These three, the two fathers of Brendan, Pete Dassey and Scott Tadych, and the mother, Barb Dassey, they share something. They share a secret. Of course, Pete Tadych, Pete Tadych, no, sorry. Oh my God, apologize. Peter Dassey is the father of Bobby, and he don't want to see Bobby's imprisonment. You know, these three, Barbara, Scott, and Pete, if one of them really, I don't know how to say, but you know, of course, okay. They are afraid of Pete, okay, because fucking Scott Tadych and Barb has union. They are united on the lies, the treason, 100% together, but they don't know if Pete someday can say something, or they don't know if Bobby told Pete that he killed Teresa. We don't know. I wanna talk to that fucking little bastard. I want that motherfucker to answer some fucking question. Fuck Stephen Avery. He is a piece of shit. He's been all his fucking life. Let me talk to the cocksucking loser. Fuck him. All you do is the only evidence they got is against him, and he's trying to gasp for air to blame it on somebody else. He's a fucking loser. I wasn't even on that fucking property that day. You goddamn idiot. That's how fucking intelligent you are. You wanna get out yourself so you can get out and do something stupid again, you dumb fuck. I can't wait to kick your fucking ass, fucking little fucker. I can't wait to kick your fucking ass. You will have to kick some other ass before you kick Steven's ass. It's not as easy as you think, Scott. And if someday you do something bad to Steven, the world will be watching. So turn it down a bit, Scott. Don't feel like you are King Kong. You are not the fucking King Kong. Maybe a gorilla, yes. You are a gorilla in Manila. But you are not more than this. Just a gorilla screaming. Kim. This is Pete Dassey. Pete Dassey was present in all the rallies, or you know, a big percentage of the rallies, most of the rallies. But where is Bobby? Why Brian don't go to the rallies? Why Scott Tadych didn't went to the last rally? Because they have a lot of things to hide. And of course, this is my last message on this video, that I really enjoyed to be with you all, with Cory, with Julie, with Larry, with O, with Kim. Thank you all. I will let you ask a last question one by one. You can make a last question, but this is dedicated to all my haters, to Mystic Jinx, to Linda Key. Don't like what I post on my page, go fuck yourself, because this is time to say the truth. I am saying the truth, but some of you, no, don't. You don't. On your fucking YouTube channels, you have the opportunity of do a lot of things. For example, Linda Key, but I don't want to talk about her because her videos has no visualities, you know. Nobody is fucking watching this stuff. By the way, the last day I have watched a video of Becca Nash. I'm sorry, sister. I know now that you have good feelings, good intentions. You are wrong just in one thing. The thing is that you trust Barb and you make pictures with Barb, but that's only because she is the mother of Brenda. if you want to be the best friend of Brenda, you will have to be friend of her mother. Don't worry, Becca, I really respect you. I won't ever come back to your channel to say bad things, okay? Let's see if some of you wrote something. Will you have more of this? Do you honestly think Stephen Free's song? No. I don't think Stephen will be free soon. Not meanwhile, the people, the minions of Barb, are cleaning their name, the name of Bobby. I only trust Brad and Blaine, and I will trust Pete Dassey the day that he let me interview him, because a man of integrity would have no fear of an interview, because if you are not guilty, you will have no fear, and that's the point. Any questions? Can you go over the CKK letter sometime in the future? Julie, yes, I will go, and I found this stuff really telling. You know, in the Unmasking Scott Tadych 2 or 3, I was talking about this letter, but of course, I will make videos of all the things that you want, and this key, it's key thing. In fact, God is the final judge. Only God can judge you. Larry, please remember to join the AVERY Unchained Facebook group. You tip on Facebook, AVERY Unchained, and you will be between family. We are all family. Stephen Avery supporters, all family, all brothers and sisters. Why? Because we care for him. We love him. We know he's innocent. We have a message of truth. We have a message of justice. We are a peaceful army. I think it totally is other from area myself can prove that. Yeah. Yeah. So, my people, we are now 8 on live, 8 individuals watching this. Thank you very much. And of course, last fucking question. I will answer the last question, and I will quit this shit. I will quit this live, okay? Just one fucking last question. And I hope this question is about Scott Tadych, because on this hour and a half we were together talking about the case, I thought we were only been talking about Scott. I was mistaken, because you people make me so proud of you, because you really have interest on the case. You are genuine, and you really want to get the truth, just as Steven, just as Zellner, just as me. We want the truth, and I really like your questions. I like that you are being active, because it's the fucking time. Now it's 2021. Now is the time, okay? Can you put a link for us? Where? Nicole, wrong. Hello. Well, I will put the link. Well, and I hope you all enter in the group. So, Cory won't be allowed because of we have an arguing months, the last year, and let me recover the trust in you slowly, Cory, okay? But the rest of the people can join, and of course I'm glad that you are here today. I hope you have a great day today. Let's continue fighting for Steven because he deserves, because he is a little bit not alone, because he has 1,000 of supporters, but he really needs more than a supporter. Steven needs truth soldiers. I'm not saying soldiers with guns killing people, no. Truth soldiers. Soldiers of the truth. People able to fight with the only truth. The truth is our gun. The truth is my weapon. And I don't need more than the truth